どうも皆さんこんにちは、です。今回ですね、ちょっといつもと違う感じの動画で真面目気な動画なんですけど、今日はね、実はなんと同じコロンビア大学に通ってる学生ながら起業した友達に来てもらいました。でね、今日はそんな起業してる友達なかなか身近にいないと思うんで、今日はその貴重な経験とかをね、話してもらえればと思います。Thanks for coming.
Thank you for coming.
So we're gonna do an interview about your startup and yourself. So could you introduce yourself a little bit?
Yes, my name is Nasir and I am a junior in Columbia College studying economics. I come from a country called Azerbaijan and I am very much interested in technology, finance, and that is the reason why I don't limit myself to only economics, because a lot of economics majors they just go to bank and I hope I can do something else in life as well.
Okay, that's awesome. So we're going to be asking basic questions about you and your startup. First, well, as a fan, I know you're doing a company, like running an app, doing some interesting stuff, but I just wanted you to explain what kind of app you're doing, what kind of company you're running to the people who are watching.
Yes, of course. So the app is called Taun Liee, and what it does, it basically allows you to always know where your friends are and whether you are also in the same place as your friends. So for example, let's say you're traveling from Tokyo to New York. If you have this app, when you land in New York, it automatically tells you you have 5 friends who are also in New York. Or even before you go to New York, you can plan a trip and you say that I'll be in New York from 1st of January to 10th of January, and it tells you your friends this will also be there. So it's an easy way to plan your travels and to see where most of your friends are, to make plans in advance.
So it's like a location app where you can know where your friends are going, where your friends are traveling.
Yeah.
You can do some kind of chats.
Exactly. And the good thing is that it doesn't track your exact location.
Oh yeah, you're talking about that.
Nobody knows where you are exactly. It's just that people know that you are also in the city, because a lot of people they have issues with privacy. They don't want everyone in the world or even their friends to know that they are in this cafe, they're in this hotel, because it's a privacy concern.
It's scary.
Exactly.
I think most of the people are curious, like, why did you actually start the startup, or like, why were you interested in the startup, or maybe you started the company?
Well, first of all, my brother, before even I got into startups, he was always telling me about it, and I thought, why not? It's something unorthodox, something new, and I got into it. And with the ideas, you can't just start something. You always have to have a problem in your own life that you're trying to solve. Because you need to know that whether you have users or you will not have users. And if you know that you have that problem, you know that you at least have one user already. And there's a chance that a lot of people have similar issues as you do, because you can think as an average person. And that way it becomes not just a solution for some small problem in your life, but an idea to start up or company or whatever you want.
Great. So your brother and you just thought, this is a problem, we should kind of solve it.
Exactly.
And making an app is the way to kind of solve it.
Yeah.
And you just did it.
Yeah, that's the starting point. You should always think what annoys me in life, everyday life especially.
Thank you. So yeah, this is a pretty good question that I wanted to ask. How is it being a student and a founder of a company? Like, is it pretty tough? Is it busy? How is it?
It takes a lot of time, but the thing is, I spent a lot of my summer working on the startup, so that didn't interfere with my studies.
Oh,
exactly.
okay.
But then, as first semester started up this year, it was quite tough, because you're either on a phone call or you have to write an email, and then you have homework, and then you have to promote it, and there's a midterm coming up, so it's very difficult.
Okay. I guess most people that are watching this video are kind of curious about money. So I just wanted to ask if it's okay, like, do you have any income or salary from your startup?
Yeah, good question. The thing is that when you start the company, you should forget about money and you should not think of it for several years. Because at first, any company or any startup, you need to think about your users, and only when you have 10,000, 100,000 users, or 1 million, then you should think of ways how to monetize. Because once you have the users, once you have 1 million users, there's always a way to make money.
That's true.
But that's not a good way to start a company, or especially if you're doing some kind of tech startup. You should always think about how to make your product as good as possible before you think of how can I make money off of this. first several years you should forget about money. So
So keep in mind, don't think about money. Great entrepreneurs don't think about money.
yeah, they think about the product.
They think about the product, the users. Awesome. Now, as you are a student, you have a lot of work, and as a founder, you have to do a lot of promotion, advertising, a lot of stuff. I just wanted to ask, what is your future goal?
Future goals, well, I don't want to predict future or specific goals. What I want to do is no matter what I do, whether I continue on with my startup, work for somebody, or do some kind of other project, I always want to help out people as much as I can, because I think that no matter what you do, there's always a way to help someone out. That's the most important thing, the social impact that we have. Even if it's small, every single one of us who goes to universities, who has the chance to study, get a job, because a lot of people can't, and there's always one way or another to just help someone out and make someone else's day better.
That's true. I'll keep that a goal. As like when you get famous, I'll keep that as a goal. Okay, so it's gonna be the last question. There's a certain part of people who want to actually do a startup, but they don't know what to do. So could you give some advice for people who want to start a startup?
Yeah, well, it depends, of course, what kind of startup, but a lot of the startups now depend on the technology, they require technical skills, and the thing is that a lot of those resources are on the internet, and you can learn how to code, you can learn different languages of code using the videos on YouTube, videos on different platforms. Many of them are free, and you don't need to go to university. A lot of smartest people in this world didn't have a university degree or didn't go to class, they just studied and read books at home. And I think that in order to make something or do something, you shouldn't spend too much time planning. You should just start building something.
Just actually start.
Yeah, exactly. Just start building, no matter how bad it is, especially at first. When you're trying to make a startup company or product, you always have to think of what they call an MVP, minimum viable product, which means that you don't have to spend too much money or too much time to develop it. You just have to make a very simple, cheap version of it, just to show to people and to see their reaction, whether they like it, whether they don't like it. But don't show it to like your parents, because they're going to think, oh, it's great, you're the most amazing child. Show it to someone you don't know. Something that's not biased, something that's objective. And if they like it, then you can survey them, you can have interview, you can ask them what do you like about it, what do you don't like about it, and then collect that information and then make changes to your product. And then as you see that people really like it and there's real demand for something you're making, then you should invest more time, invest maybe some money, and start thinking about maybe finding people who can work with you.
I agree. I guess that's the end of the interview. Thank you very much. I guess that was a really helpful advice for people who want to start up. And this is it.
Thank you, Arthur.
Thank you so much, Mr.
Good luck.
Thank you. So we just say bye to the channel.
Bye. How do you say bye in Japanese?
Sayonara.
Sayonara.
Sayonara. I would just say bye bye. It's not even Japanese.